Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to the Intuitive Angel. This is going to be for Sagittarius for August 2018. And for those who followed me on my other channel and followed me now over to this one, thank you so much. Be sure to subscribe and do a thumbs up so you can find me quicker. Sorry. And I know that this is a little bit different look than you're normally used to seeing. What happened is I did not do a July reading, and because June was so crazy, there was no way I was going to get the July readings out. So what I've done in lieu of that, I am doing the August. This is for August 2018, but it's going to be posted in July. So I'm calling it the summer reading, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another one at the end of August, like maybe toward, the third week of August or something, and add more information for you. And so what's happened here, I don't know if you can tell or not, but these cards are from different decks. I don't usually do that. But because this is a really weird month, and I kind of tried to feel the energy of the decks that wanted to come out. And for most of the signs, a good amount of the signs, I used a certain deck, and then I used a qualifying deck as to get more information. Well, I just did the Scorpio reading a little bit ago, and then I had planned on using the same decks, which is this deck here for you. And the Romance Angels, where I had was for everybody for 2018 August. I've been pulling one Romance Angel deck, one from my Love Tarot deck, and then I've been setting them up here. But the Romance Angels decided they didn't want one to come out. They wanted a bunch to come out for you, Sagittarius. So that's what I did. We pulled, I was going to pull one from the other decks that I had pulled 4 or 5 from for the other signs, just in case you're cross-watching and you wonder what happened. But I was going to pull one then, so I was going to switch it up, and 3 fell out. And I don't usually read, as you know, I don't usually read those that fell out, but the angels said take them. So they're running the show, as you know. Okay, so normally what I do before I even get into all this, I have people, I welcome you, so welcome, Sagittarius. And I have you go get a drink of something, coffee, tea, whatever you want to drink. I always cheat. I usually have water and then something else, so I double fist. And feel free to do that. If you need to put me on hold, that's fine. I will be here when you get back. So go ahead. Okay, for those of you, now that those are people who are back and everybody else has a drink, I'm going to, before I finish doing anything else, I'm going to go ahead and do your healing. So this is an Angel Intuitive Mystic channel. Everyone is welcome. We are an all-inclusive channel, and that's the very most important for me to say. It doesn't matter if you're religious, you can watch. It doesn't matter if you are not affiliated with anything, you can watch. It's the angel energy. It's more of a mystic channel, and it's based on energy. And I happen to be an angel communicator, medium. I have some other things I do too. I'm an empath. I'm also in the medical field. You'll hear me say that. Because I'll start talking about clients and then I'll talk about patients. And I switch them around. But where this is concerned, I don't do this for my patients. But I do send them energy, and I do sometimes read as a medium for them if they need that some type of thing to help heal quickly. But that doesn't generally happen every day for me. but I don't say because this is just a weird month. Here we go. Please bring in all the angels, guides, universe, spirit, God. Please send out healing energy to all those that are watching. Please let them know and give them the intuition to know what is for them to take and for them to leave. Thank you. And private readings, look below, and you can email me and get more information. That's all I'm going to say about that. So anyway, to continue with these decks, I mean, I know some of you don't care, and some of you do care because I have people make comments. So that is what happened. These guys, I was going to pull one card. They wanted 3 to come out. These guys, I was going to pull one card. They have a bunch coming out. This card, these 2 specifically are oracle cards. This is a love tarot, but these are oracle love cards specifically for that. And so everything is just whatever. My candle just went out, so that's odd. So it must be at the bottom. But these candles smell really good. I wish you guys could smell it. So I'm just going to kind of move this guy over here. I don't really want to get up and re-get another candle. These candles right here, I went online, they're vanilla. I know I'm just telling you stuff you don't really care about or need, but they smell so good. Okay, so we're going to start, and the angels tell me what to do. As you know, if you follow me, I do interpret angels, but I channel them, and they do whatever they want to do during their time with you. And actually, what I've told a few signs is that because I channel, I am really in their zone, what they're telling you and what they're advising you to do, so that you are on your path. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling these, and so please show us Sagittarius for 2018. These are the only ones I didn't shuffle. These are the clarifying cards. And that flew out, which I don't usually take because I have little hands, so I don't really, when I have big decks, I don't do a really good job of it. If one flies out and I know I'm supposed to take it, they'll tell me. Or if a bunch fly out and they say take it, like that, they're like, you need to take it. Okay. So anyway, I have to actually go back and look at my own videos a lot of times, and to get information, like, you know, your moon sign is is how you feel in love, and your Venus sign is how you act in love. So you definitely want to be watching those videos. Okay, that will give you a better idea of what's coming in love for you. So if your sun sign is Sagittarius, go back. Look up if you need to online, and then go back and look at those, because this is more about love as the moon and the Venus sign. But anyway, so for me, I go back and I look at all my videos, obviously, but then I go back and specifically listen to my moon, and I'm a Cancer moon and a Leo Venus sign, and I get a lot of information too, because as I'm telling you things, they take over. Their energy completely takes over, and I actually have when you get a reading from me, you are getting a reading not from me. You're getting a reading from the angels. It's all based on angels. I have nothing to do with it. Nothing. Spirit, universe, God, whatever you believe in, even if you don't believe in anything, it's the energy of the angels that I am reading, you know. And a lot of times I've had patients that believe, they're like Buddhist, and they want a reading, and they're whoever their religious affiliated, like ascended masters are and whatever, those people are also working together. And then I also read your higher self. When I do a personal reading, I read from whatever your higher self has deemed they can see your life as it should be. I will get information from that. to make sure you're down here, on this fourth or fifth dimension, that you get that information from them to help your path. Because the whole point is the path of love. You're here at my channel if you are looking for love, right? Most of my clients are single. Most of my readings are for single people. That was just weird. Did you see that? That was weird. Okay, well, we're going to take these and then we're going to... I don't think I need any more cards. Oh my gosh. I did Libra. If you are Libra, whatever you are for Libra, if you are a moon sign or Venus, oh my gosh. I had so many cards, it was crazy to even make heads or tails. But if you are, please watch that video because it's hilarious. They were, oh my gosh, they were everywhere. So, okay, do we need more? Show us anything that we need to be more specific on. For Sagittarius, August 2018, please, angels. I felt like one was going to fly out, but it didn't. So anything else? Anything else? See, there was one. All right. Now I'm going to make sure you can see some of these cards. Okay. Just fixing the camera here real quick. Okay, and I'll show you the cards too. Some people care, some don't care. They're like, just get on with it and show me. But it's about your time. This is your time to be calm, and your time to learn information from the angels, which is a gift. And it's your time to see, okay, if I haven't been successful in love, I want a love connection. What path can I get on to do that? And that's what you want, how you want to think of it. Where am I going to meet the person? What are they going to look like? All that. That would be a personal reading. And even then, you want to more concentrate on not what that specific person is going to look like. Or should they be tall? Should they be short? Should they have red hair, brown hair? Should they be black? Should they be white? Should be, whatever, Asian, whatever, Indian. That's not as important. It is how do I want to feel when I'm with this person? How do I want to be treated? How do I want to feel when something happens? Do I want a soft place to land? Not everybody thinks that way. I mean, really, some people in love, they want to be excited and they want someone who doesn't want to hold them down. They want someone who lets them be them and is there. So think what you want about that as we're going here, okay? Especially you Sagittarius, you tend to really like to, you're the warrior, so to speak, with the bow and arrow. So, okay. So I'm looking to see where they want me to start first because we have all different. I just can't even, at least my head is spinning all this stuff that they want me to tell you. So they keep bringing me to this first. So what they're going to tell you now, and again, please stick with me. It's never going to always be the same with angels. They're going to mix it up every time. So I'm sorry if you're someone who likes to do the same thing all the time. It's not going to happen here on this channel, just from experience. So let me I am running between trying to show you all the cards in specific. Okay, this is the Sun. This is from a Love Tarot deck. And what they're wanting to show you here is they're showing you these little cherubs. And the Sun is, first of all, a Leo card. Second of all, it's usually a very male card. Third of all, it's a really, really good card to come up because it means positive energy. Like the Sun is coming out. This is what they want you to remember from the very beginning. It's going to be sitting here the whole time. Don't forget, your whole reading is going to be based on the fact that the outcome is going to be good. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to get into the romance cards because they're very interesting. So you have let go of control issues, healing family matters, financing career, and make the effort. Okay? So what they're telling me, I just don't like it like that. There we go. Okay, so what they're telling me, and if I get too loud, just turn me down a little bit because I yell over, if you've followed me, I yell over my air conditioning. And sometimes you guys can't hear that, but you can hear very loud in my voice. So, and I do speak loud in my other profession, my medical profession, because I have to for a lot of patients. It's loud in the hospital, so just turn me down to a comfortable level for you. Okay, so the angels are going to read for you right now. What are you telling Sagittarius for August 2018 about this card? Okay, so for what they're saying, Sag, is that what they want you to do with your love life, you're single. Most of you are single. I read mostly for singles or people who are dating. They're saying, don't try and control everything. When you're out and about, generally Sagittarius people are good looking. If you look in the mirror and you don't think you're very good looking, you have something that is a standout about you. You usually get along with people well. You're like a Libra in that matter. And you usually are good looking. But you also like to kind of control things. And sometimes people have to put you back in your place and say, look, you don't control me. Control yourself. They're telling you, when you're looking for love, don't try and control it. Let it unfold naturally. Every single outing, when you're dating, every outing does not have to be planned from night to day. I know Sagittarius like to be entertainers. They feel like they need to be up all the time, and so do a lot of people. Try not to do that. Try and be as natural as you can. And if there's a lull or if there's, it's okay. Let it be. This is a curious one. And I always have to really listen to the angels because it's a curious card. You see, healing family issues. Some people are like, I don't need to heal any family issues with my dating life or my love life. It has nothing to do with it. And it might not. So let's see. Okay, I'm not getting. What they keep showing me is this. They're showing me this angel, and he's overlooking a family. So this is really what it says down here. They kind of are having me put my hand over it. You do need to heal. Some of you need to heal the fact that you did not have a great upbringing. That you might have had someone in your life that was unkind or didn't listen to you at all, disregarded your feelings. Usually, Sagittarius, you have deep feelings about things. And you're very smart, but you are jokester maybe, and you are, you want people to take you seriously when you're serious, but you joke a lot, and you're kind of like you want everybody to get along, but you have deep feelings, and this wounded you. So it's almost like, what this angel's doing? This angel is throwing healing to you from this card. Angels pull cards for different reasons, and it's not a typical reading when we do this, because they don't care what the cards are supposed to mean in someone who studies just the tarot. Okay? They're going to bring you the cards that they want you to know, and they're going to tell you, okay? This is a very beautiful card, basically. It shows the kids, looks like the father, but this angel is throwing you energy because you always felt like, first of all, you felt like you had to compete. Some of you felt like you had to compete with a sibling for your father. He's actually putting his hand on this person's head, and he's like apologizing, like, I love you both, please forgive me. And then this is even if this person never has come to you and apologized, even this person, your father, your mother, or both, has never come to you and said, I'm so sorry for what happened to you as a child. Even if that's never going to happen, hell will freeze over before they do it because they just don't have the insight. Maybe they were abused or maybe they were neglected or whatever. There's no excuse for it, but let's just say it is. Some people do the best they can do. Some people know they're crappy parents and they continue it. Just don't be a crappy parent yourself. If you know you're doing something that's causing you to be a crappy parent, change it. Your love life will benefit, but it does look like healing is the word here. It looks like that angel is saying, look, if they don't heal for you, I'm healing you right this minute. That's what they're saying. And then this one is another one that I hate bringing finances and career into it, but they're saying that your love life, in this card is saying that your love life is being influenced by finances and career. So what they're telling you, the single people and people dating, is it doesn't really have anything to do with how much money you have or what you do for a job. That's not what they're wanting to tell you with this card. And I keep covering up the words because I want you to pay attention to the card. They're showing me her and she's dipping her hands into like flowers and water. And she's saying that things here are they're flowing smoothly. Let them flow smoothly. If you have a job and it keeps you out of the, bars and it keeps you from going to fun things and you're always missing it, that's okay. Because what you're doing is going to benefit your love life. So let's say you're someone who works every weekend. That's what they're telling me. The angels are telling me. You work every weekend and everybody parties on the weekend. Well, then on your days off, and let's say you have Tuesday, Wednesday is off. But maybe because now it's summer and in your area, and in my area this is the case, on Wednesdays and Thursdays and Wednesday through Sunday, they have concerts outside. So you can go on a Wednesday to Thursday if you have to work the whole weekend and go listen to those as long as you love something like that. Okay? So that's what they're saying here. Go do what you love on the days you do have off. Let's say you don't have hardly any time off. You have a couple hours. That's sad, first of all. You need to find out if you need to get another job that gives you a little more free time. But not everyone has that luxury because they have kids and they have to pay for them. Spend as much time as you have off with your loved ones. If you're single and you do not have a family, go out and do something. Let's say that you don't have a lot of time off, but you live in an apartment and there's a pool. Go have a wine or a beer, or if you have a cocktail or whatever, take it down to the pool and then just relax. I'm not going to tell you what to do because I don't want people texting me or emailing me and saying, I'm promoting anything, because I'm not. This is an angel communication channel. You get the idea. Go do something you love to do, whatever time you have. Okay, if you love to just sit and read, you're not going to meet anybody just sitting and reading by yourself in your house. But you might meet somebody if you go sit at the pool and read. You might go to a park and sit underneath a tree for a few hours and read. You never know, because ask the angels to send you someone that you can love. But then you got to be out of your house. And I would have to laugh because I tell people this all the time. My girlfriend, I would tell her, she always, she went through very, very big dry spells of people in between. And I would tell her, you have to get out of your house because you're not going to meet the cable guy isn't it, you're not going to meet anyone. The cable guy is not going to be your soulmate. And she says to me all the time, well, you don't know that. And she's right. I don't know that. But what I do know is that's very few and far between. So you do need to leave your house. It doesn't need to involve money. It doesn't need to involve expensive things. It certainly can if you have a hobby or something. But they're just saying let it flow. On this one, make the effort. So I just said that. And I like the words here, and they're telling me great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take to do that. This is exactly what they want to tell you. They're showing these cute little kids, and look at, they are loving being with each other, and I know that it's kind of weird for some people to think that there's a card like that. But look how innocent love is when you're a kid. You just kind of go for it. The little girl is probably a little bit surprised here. And the little boy's kissing her. That happens all the time to little kids. The little boys, are very demonstrative of love when they're little. They just seem to lose it as they get older. And then they get egos, and then they want to, weigh everything. Who loves me more? Or am I giving more love than I'm getting? And it's not just males. This happens to be a little male and a little female. But, it's going to be male, male, female, female. But the point is, it's an innocent little love. And they're saying great love is worth taking steps for. And that's what the angels want you to know. Take some steps. Go outside. Do something that you like to do, that you really love to do. Even if it's for an hour or so. Understand the angels are here to help you heal. Ask for their healing. Not that you did anything wrong, but you need to heal the child inside you. And then you need to let go of control issues with your dating life. You don't need to control them. I'm not going to go through that again. You don't need to control them or every single minute. And if you have problems with control issues and you get angry, you need to sit and do some meditation. Okay? And that's all the preaching I'm going to get. But they did send me next to this ego here. This is Archangel Jophiel, and she's a female. And what they want you to do, Sagittarius, as we know, as well as a lot of us need remembering and reminders. Love is from the heart. Doesn't have to make sense. Get your ego out of it. They want you out of this. This is a major arcana card. They want this ego out of it. The guy has a mask on. Your real love life and the person you're really going to stay with and the person you're going to love and the person you want, if you want a really long life with them. Let's say you're older and you've had other people in your life and it didn't work out. Sit down. Ask yourself, who am I? Do I like people who are loud? Do I like people who are quiet? Do I like to go camping? Do I like to go hoteling? Do I like music? What kind of music? Do I like this or like that? Some people don't need to do that. Get into this heart space and figure out, what do I love doing? I love doing that. I need to do that more often. Get your heart involved. What kind of person if you could pick anybody, and again, we don't want to go on looks because that would be the ego. What you want to say is, I want someone who is tender. Maybe you don't. You want someone who's funny as hell. Whatever it is, you take this, and that's who you want to look. But get your head out of it. Get the ego out of it. Who cares who thinks you're with your right partner? You shouldn't. Because then it's not really love. If your guy friends, female friends, parents, siblings, whoever it is, if your friends don't like the person you're with, maybe they think they're beneath you. Maybe this person makes a lot less money than you. Maybe you're really good looking and they're not. Maybe, who knows? Maybe. Who do you like? They want you, again, with this control thing. They want you to get in touch with who you want and make the effort. Okay? That's what they want you to do. Make the effort and be with who you want to be with. Let's say that you live somewhere away from everyone you knew, and you could pick someone brand new that no one knows. Pick that person and ask the angels to bring them to you. And then understand that they will do that, and then always say did something better, because that gives way to something that you have not even thought of. And then so it is, and then leave it, and then go do it with your joy, and then that person will come through. So now they're asking me to go here. I'm going to pull this out of here. They're saying right now, real quick, that this card's going to be really, really quick. What they're saying to this is a 10 of fire. The fire is the wand. And they're saying you have the ability to manifest, that you are working too much. You're not asking enough help from other people to get your job done, whatever that entails. You have to personalize this, use your intuition. If you continue on the path you're on, you're going to have health issues. So this should be the past. Make this your past. Get some time off. If you do a lot of jobs, they will work you to death, because they want to give you 3 and 4 people's, responsibility and pay you for one. That's every company now. There's unless you live in Europe and around the world, which I have a lot of clients from around the world now too. And that's fine if this isn't you. So take it or whatever. That is the past. We want that in the past. We want the ego in the past. We want you to make the effort, let it flow. I'm not going to sing that song. I think the song actually is Let It Go. But whatever. The one from the little children's, what do they call it? Ariel and, I don't know their names. I have grandchildren. So, and I'm not going to sing that song. But you know what I'm saying. Let it flow. And then now we have the Queen of Water. They want me to pick some other cards. This is like the best card in the deck as far as I'm concerned. When you're single, this card is telling you, it comes out when they're telling you, if you are single and you are just dating because you're still single, if you're dating and you haven't committed to anyone, this is a card that the angels pull out to tell you, yep, that person's going to come. So she's going to go there. That's where she's going to go. The outcome card is positive. You're going to get what you want. This is what you want. This is what you can have. You want a love connection that is going to be beautiful. It is yours. You have a few steps to take. Take some time off. Get rid of your ego. Let the angels help you heal. Let it flow. Get control out of it. Yes, you can have these. Now I have all these other cards here. And we have a number of sword cards here. We have a few wands and a few pentacles, which is weird. We actually have 2 of each. So let's hear what they have to say about this. But this is the main reading. And the reason I'm covering these up is because we already discussed them. This is your outcome cards. So we have the King of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Swords are not bad cards. And a lot of people think they are. And a lot of people who just read tarot see them as that. The angels say that this is Archangel. First of all, Archangel Michael. Michael is the King of Swords. Archangel Michael is he can suck bad energy out of you. He is also a warrior. And warriors are not bad. They plan what they're going to do so they don't get caught off guard. So what the angels want to say to you with this 9 of Swords, this 9 of Swords is saying, I have so much shit that's happened to me. I give up. I just give up. And they're showing, this almost looks like a fairy here. These are fairy, it looks like fairy wings. And they're saying, okay, you might be exhausted from that. And you really do want love, but you're exhausted from every single thing you've been going through. And they're here to tell you, this is the Archangel Michael, is here to tell you, because he is the King of Swords, and he's a very influential angel. He's here to say, look, all these other swords, done. We're taking our sword and we're putting it away. Stop fighting. Let the universe bring to you what you want to. And trust it. Okay? That's what they're saying. Trust that, ask the angels, trust that they're going to bring this for you. Okay? And so it is. That's what I say. If you're Christian, tell Jesus, here Jesus, I can't handle any of this stuff anymore. Please heal me. Please take this stuff from me. And I will, let me know what steps you need me to take, and I will not question. If I hear and see something, please give me signs. You have the right to ask that. The universe, God, Spirit, whatever you believe in. You have the right to ask that, okay? So they will bring you this. And then we have the wands. To me, the wands are magic wands. We have the Queen and Knight. The Knight comes roaring in with his magical wand. The Queen stands here with her magical wand, and she has commanded, this is her kingdom. He's come in to protect her swiftly, and this is you manifesting. So let's get this next to this, because this is you right here manifesting what you want. That's what the angels want you to know. Okay? Again, on this channel, and I've had a number of people comment to me, but that's not how you read tarot. I don't care. The angels don't care. These are just tools for us. I have learned the tarot. I've used the tarot. I understand oracle cards. I understand the tarot. The angels use them as a tool and pictures. It's almost like if I had a coloring book, I could go through the coloring book and show you, this is what they want you to know this month, and this is what they want you to know next month. This is a fun way of showing you what you need to know, the path you need to be on. So for us, myself and the angels and the Senior Light Posse, if you don't know what that is, that's a very, very advanced spiritual beings. And then you kind of if you want, you can look it up, Google it. And a lot of people, it's not necessary if you know that, but if you're at your spiritual level where you kind of know quantum physics and you know how that works and you know how energy works, definitely that should be your next step of finding out who the Senior Light Posse is. That's what I call them. Sometimes it helps, and I've told people this before, if you follow Esther Hicks at all and you know who Abraham is, and you follow manifesting and that kind of thing, that's all kind of an advanced spirituality. But that's who she channels. Esther Hicks channels someone called Abraham. And Abraham is of the collective of that, which I call the Senior Light Posse. I do that exactly what she does also, but not exclusively, because I'm an angel communicator and a medium. So we all kind of do different things, but I can specifically, if you want a reading and you want me to just channel the Light Posse, the Senior Light Posse, or the Round Table of 12, I will do that for you too. So that, whatever you want, just email me and ask me tell me what you want, and we'll communicate and see what we can do for you. But anyway, so that's what the angels are doing. Long story. So these are the Queen, and next for you are the Queen and Ten of Pentacles. These are these ladies here, but it can be male, are sitting here very confidently with all their money. So what the angels want you to know is you're going to have money. You're going to have, if you don't have it now, it's coming. It is coming. A pay raise, a inheritance. You have to take it, and whatever fits you. Maybe you sell something and money comes to you. This woman here is so confident that she can manifest. Look she's just sitting there with her wand and her pentacle. Just look at me. Ta-da! Look at this. It's look at all these jewels and everything. I have these crystals I have down here. I did that. Me. And I'm confident I can do whatever I want. Same thing here. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. If I didn't have them before, look, I have not only the Pentacles, I have the Kingdom. This is like the Queen of Pentacles. This is her realizing she's the queen. This is when she just went from really not having being the queen to now I'm the queen. Okay? She has her animals here. She's sitting pretty. That's what they want you to know. Money is coming in. Love is coming in. Your outcome is going to be sunny. Okay? And you have the ability to manifest it. Okay, Sagittarius, that's the end of your reading. And I just want you to know I have loved spending this time with you, Sagittarius. I feel really, really good about this reading. Who wouldn't? You have money coming in, love coming in, and you can manifest what you want. Ask the angels and then leave it alone. Give your problems to whoever, the angels, Jesus, Quan Li, whoever. The universe. And then so it is, and leave it. Let them help you. Let them be the driver. Don't try and control it. Go feel your bliss, and your loved one will come in for you. The perfect love. It is timing. And this is in August. One more thing I wanted to say. It is timing, and this is in August. But basically how energies work, I'm going to say it every single time, just for those that are new. When you open this up, if you're meant to see this video, and if you're watching it, you are, that's when the energies start. Okay? So feel free to meditate. Feel free to start asking them things. Feel free to, when you go somewhere, don't just, keep your head in a book. I mean, look around if you're going to go read a book. Don't try and catch someone's eye, and don't look for the partner. But be in your element, and then be open. Okay? I love you, Sagittarius. And I'm going to probably see you in the middle of August, toward the end of August, to give you more information. But just know that I love you, and I'm so glad. If you could subscribe, you will find me quicker. And if you do a thumbs up, you'll find me even faster. So if you liked what you saw, I hope you do. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.